So I finally did it. I got a haircut. And I feel like the thing that pushed me was seeing my hair in its straightened form after so many months. It's been 1 year, 9 months on CGM, and I recently straightened my hair for the first time. I made a video about it on Instagram. You can check it out. But yeah, seeing my hair in that state really did something to me because, I'm here talking about hair health. And I guess I didn't know how bad the situation actually was. Seeing my hair in that state made me feel like, yeah, I think it's time. Hair length is something that we get attached to. Hair is something that we get attached to and form an emotional connect to. So this was really difficult for me. But once I saw my hair straightened, I was like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. I can't walk around with damaged hair like that. If I'm setting an example, then it should be the best example. And so I finally did it. I got my hair cut. So my hair is cut right now, but I'm gonna show you like the full reveal at the end of the video. I went to B Blunt in Calcutta. And before I went in for my appointment, I spoke to them. They said that it was perfectly cool. They allowed me to film the entire process. So before I went in, I spoke to the lady, the manager, Michelle, on the phone. Her name is also Michelle. So I spoke to her. I told her all my concerns. I mentioned to her specifically that I've been burned before and I haven't had the best experiences at salons. And right off the bat, she knew exactly what I was talking about. She really listened to me, she paid attention, and she was like, don't worry, we offer curly haircuts. So our stylist is trained to give you a curly haircut. She is also a curly girl. And so, like whatever you need, we're here for you. So before I went in for my appointment, I spoke to her at length on the phone. The manager, Michelle, is also a curly girl. She shared some pictures with me of her haircut. She was extremely sweet and extremely empathetic on the phone. So when I was speaking to her, I felt like, okay, she totally gets it. And so that made me feel comfortable to make my appointment. So let me talk about all the services that they offer. This is not a sponsored video, by the way. If I ever do a sponsored video, it'll be the first words that I utter, right at the onstart of a video. So of course, this is a chatty video. I'm completely going off script. I'm talking to you from the heart. I'm not following a script. And so it's going to be a little more casual, a little more laid back. Hopefully you guys are cool with that. So they have these different rungs, these different tiers of hairstylists. I'm going to be reading off my phone here because I'm comfortable that way. So the head stylist charges $1,750 for a haircut. The advanced stylist charges $1,500 for a haircut. The senior stylist charges $1,200 for a haircut, and the salon stylist charges 1,000 rupees for a haircut. So I, of course, opted for the head stylist, and her name is Kavita. So basically, my service was 1,750 rupees. In the service, you get a haircut. You also get like shampoo, cut, style, etc. But I opted to only get my haircut, and I chose to style my hair at home. So before going in for my haircut, what I did was I clarified my hair completely. I conditioned my hair, detangled my hair. I did not deep condition or anything. To style, I only used mousse. So what I did was I used mousse and I scrunched my hair because I wanted her to see exactly what my hair looked like when it was styled. But I didn't use any leave-in conditioner and I didn't use any gel because I did not want it to be, sort of stuck to its curl clump because I felt like maybe that would be a little more difficult for her to cut. So yeah, just some mousse, I scrunched my hair, I waited for it to air dry, and then I went in for my appointment. I have all of this filmed, but let me just talk to you about the things that I asked for. Number one, I took a picture of my hair from the back. I'll insert it up here. And then by using this picture as reference, so basically I wrote out like a full essay. And is this extra? Maybe. But they were very open to listening to what I was asking for. And so she didn't mind at all. So this is what I wrote. I'm just going to read it out. So what I said was, from the back, I want a soft U shape, but not too deep. So I didn't want like a deep U. I wanted like a gentle rounded U. I specifically asked for a dry cut because my bottom sections are tighter. So it's more of a type 3 curl. Whereas the top sections, the superficial sections of my hair, are a type 2 wave. And so I told her that the shrinkage that I experience is like much more at the undersides compared to the top sides. And so I asked specifically for a dry cut. I also mentioned to her that as my hair is growing out, it's looking scanty at the bottom because of course it's almost like I have an undercut, right? The bottom of my hair is much more shrunken up and the top of my hair is much longer because it's a wave, right? And she understood that right off the bat. I anyway experienced too much shrinkage at the bottom, and so my bottom looks scanty. Hopefully this can be fixed with time. I'm not looking to fix the entire issue right now because obviously that would mean that I'd have to sacrifice a lot of my length. So I told her that I'm okay with it not looking exactly the same, but maybe with like subsequent haircuts, we could like work on this issue. So I told her that I don't want face framing layers. I already have 2 clumps on each side, which are basically my fringe. So my bangs that have been growing out. So I don't want any face framing sections, and I don't want my hair to have like a round shape. I didn't want a triangle shape either, but for it not to be super rounded and to definitely be a little bottom heavy. I want the bottom of my hair to be full. I have medium density hair, but even though I call it medium density, it's more towards the low medium density. And so I want to do everything to enhance my volume. I want the longest layers in front and the shortest layers at the back. So basically the front hair I wanted the longest, and then my layers I wanted to go in this kind of direction. So the longest layers in front and the shorter layers at the back. So to sort of go in this kind of shape. The difference between each layer should be 1.5 to 2 inches max. I did not want any more difference in the layers. I wanted the shortest layer to at least form like 5 waves and not shorter. Obviously, because if my hair becomes shorter than that, then it becomes like a 2A pattern. And since I already struggle with my hair being different patterns, right? I wanted to keep some kind of uniformity in my hair. I wanted to all look like it belonged on the same head. Although every curly wavy girl deals with this, some hair is obviously tighter than the rest. But yeah. So these are basically all of the instructions that I gave her before my haircut. I'm going to roll the footage of everything that happened in the salon.
Hiya! I've got curly hair too. Done by Kavita.
Yeah, within like 2-3 cuts, then you might take it.
Yeah.
If you want a slight rounded shape, eventually your this hair would be slightly shorter. Below the occipital, I won't be touching because again you will lose on the density at the bottom.
Right.
So this will go round and little bit here I can play only with this section as you don't want it here.
Yeah.
Want it longer, so let's do this. Yeah.
I think they did a fantastic job, and I would definitely recommend this place to you guys. If I could give you a little bit of advice before you go into your haircut, I would say that definitely go in with some pictures, go in with a little information about what you're looking for, the shape that you're looking for. Are you looking for layers? Are you looking for face framing sections? How much distance do you want between the layers? Do you want layers all over the place? Do you want the shape to be round? Do you want it to be a deep U? Do you want it to be a V? Do you want it to be like a light rounded U? How short are you comfortable going? Know all of these things before you go in, and make sure you have a proper conversation before your haircut starts so that the stylist knows exactly what you're looking for. Okay, so I just wanted to put my hair on the side so that you could see it while I talk. So with regard to me, I feel like she did a tremendous job. She really took the time to listen to what I was asking for, and she gave me exactly that. And when I was speaking to her, I also felt like, okay, she gets it because she also has textured hair. Her hair is pretty wavy. So yeah, I felt like she was paying attention to me. She understood exactly what I was telling her, and she delivered exactly what I wanted. I told her that I wanted the bottom areas to be nice and thick and nice and full. I didn't want it looking scanty, and I feel like that's exactly what she delivered. If at any point I feel like I want more layers or I want her to chop it up a little more, I can definitely do that. For now, I think this is good. I didn't want to go too short with my layers because I knew that as soon as I go really short, so let's say my layers ended here, my hair wouldn't curl, it would go into like shock, and it would probably go into like a 2A pattern. So I was not looking for that. And since I struggle with all of my hair not being the same pattern, as you can see, the hair inside here is much curlier, and on top I have like a wavy pattern inside my hair spirals. So as my hair grows, so maybe in 3-4 months when my hair is like till here, I think that is when I'd be comfortable having layers that are, you know, like way shorter than the bottom of my hair. For now, I feel like this works. I feel like my hair looks so voluminous. It looks really nice. Once again, thank you so much to Be Blunt Calcutta. Thank you so much to Michelle. Thank you so much to Kavita. You guys really did like a tremendous job. I couldn't be happier. You guys made me feel so comfortable, and I'm really glad that I came in. Alright, so that was pretty much it, a full breakdown on my haircut. If you enjoyed the video, then make sure you thumbs up the video so that it can spread to more people. Let me know what you thought about the video down in the comments. And if you're interested in hair care, feel free to check out these videos.